That is an army.
Well, a lot of tanks here for DArKeLf. The problem is that he has no real presence on the map. He's just kind of microing back and forth, hoping that Protoss is going to push over here. I think DArKeLf is starting to realize what's been going on this time. Which player is going to break first? Who is going to be the one who's going to engage? GooJiLa has the edge, but when the Terran player has this many siege tanks, it's really easy to mess up. It's going to be DArKeLf. DArKeLf siege is on the bridge. GooJiLa goes around. Nope, he can't quite squeeze around. GooJiLa really needed that run around there. Meanwhile, what do we have here? A Stargate. All right.
All right. Well, I mean, I know they both have a mass amount of units out there. What do you think? I mean, I know we're waiting for one of them to push. It's the waiting game right now.
Yeah, it's the waiting game. Well, looks like it's going to be Cal is going to try to run down here. Cal, of course, being Max, decides, all right, I can at least try to move in here. Too many mines, so he's going to regather his units to get about 15 more supply filled up over here. Meanwhile, Terran's going to need to expand at least one more time here. We may see carriers. I think he hid the tech for exactly what he was going to be getting. And again, Protoss just needs to keep expanding. Now he's going to expand over here on the right to bait the Terran into moving over here on the right. Meanwhile, the Protoss is going to counterattack here at the bottom left. It looks like that, at least. This is going to be a huge blow to DArKeLf. DArKeLf should at least try to push and get one expansion. All right, well, he's moving here with the Zealots now. He split up his opponent's army perfectly. Look at GooJiLa go. DArKeLf is scattering in both directions trying to stop this. Meanwhile, a massive counterattack over here at the bottom left is about to occur. He's got to be careful, though. Vulture's getting up here. They're going to take out a few probes. I'm a little bit shocked, actually, that he's not going to go and take out that command center to the bottom left down there. I mean, GooJiLa's actually making a lot of mistakes here. GooJiLa's making a ton of mistakes here. I can't believe this. What happened, GooJiLa? Well, he is at least going to save this expansion, but he's going to lose a lot of probes in the process. And now this expansion in the middle right might be picked off. The other expansion in the middle right, completely vulnerable right now, two being picked off. GooJiLa, why is he not using that star gauge?
I don't know.
Oh, that might have been what GooJiLa needed to keep this momentum going. Okay, here comes a storm.
Oh, there's a storm.
Oh! Careful, DArKeLf. GooJiLa is still playing brilliantly this game. Well, the command centers are naked right now. And you can see, if you look at DArKeLf's income, it's raising pretty slowly when you compare it to GooJiLa's. Yeah. Not to mention, GooJiLa is going to be maxed again pretty soon here. Well, DArKeLf's going to try to push again. GooJiLa just has to have a well-orchestrated attack. If he smashes this attack, he smashes DArKeLf completely, I believe.
Alright, it's coming in now. What do you think is holding back either player from just going in? I mean, they have so many units.
DArKeLf is just so behind. GooJiLa just wants to play it safe. It's really easy for Protoss to lose his main army once and just lose the game. So you can see GooJiLa's basically just going to do counterattacks this whole game. and then continue to harass his opponent. Now here comes DArKeLf. Now you can see the very moment that he comes out there, GooJiLa backs up again. So GooJiLa's focusing really on taking out stray units.
Oh my god, an Arbiter would be really cool right now. Just recall right in his face or something.
Yeah, an Arbiter would not be bad. I think we haven't seen that yet, though. We might see another Storm drop here, though. I think GooJiLa has suffered some serious probe losses, although then again, so has DArKeLf in that respect to workers. He's better be careful, though. Oh.
So why do you think he's teching to carriers instead of ooh, that's a nice storm. Why do you think he's teching to carriers instead of arbiters?
They're both good right now, but I think Terran is focusing so much on ground units. The combination of all these Protoss ground units and the carriers means that the Goliaths won't be very strong in the long run.
I gotcha. That shuttle just suicide run in there.
I mean, basically, DArKeLf is in an almost impossible situation where he just has to pull off the absolute perfect orchestrated attack, defending all counterattacks. GooJiLa is just trying to make it harder and harder and harder as the game goes on for him to get anywhere. All right. A large cluster of tanks over here for DArKeLf. Again, he's not going to try to overextend himself. You can see GooJiLa once again scattering with his units everywhere. Even checking these expansion locations to make sure that they haven't been taken yet. He's going to move in again, though. He might very well be maxed. That may be the reasoning. Well, we'll see. It's going to whittle his opponent's army down pretty far, though. That is going to be it. That is good game right there. GooJiLa.
Let's go.
GooJiLa is so good. He just waited for the perfect moment to just wipe his opponent out. Look at this. Yeah, I'm sorry, DArKeLf.
Yeah,
He just got beaten down. You can see that there was just nothing that the Terran could do. GooJiLa, just preying on his opponent for the right moment to strike.
That was the right moment. I mean, he was just in his base this entire time. Moment that, DArKeLf was outside those bridges. He was like, this is it.
Yeah, that was a big thing. Once the bridge contain occurred, there's just very little that he could do. All right, that's it. Expected game. There's really nothing that the Terran can do now. The next wave of units you could see getting macroed out here by GooJiLa as his food rapidly begins to rise again. DArKeLf has 36 food.
Oh
Literally, he has 36 food.
I didn't even notice that.
It's impossible to win right now. But damn, man. DArKeLf. He did not play poorly. I would never say that about DArKeLf right now, but GooJiLa definitely played a lot better than him. And you can see GooJiLa's not even going to waste his time with these expansions. He's going to flood in here to the main and just get to where the factories are. If he gets presence over the factories, his opponent is forced to type in GG. He now has presence over the factories. There it is. Good game.
GG.
Well played. GooJiLa, your winner.
That
well
was
done.
a patience game, and that was definitely a mind game.
Yeah.
Wow. And Cal was definitely able to utilize that one. And
big game of cat and mouse back there.
Oh, yes.
And you can see that DArKeLf was actually doing a pretty good job with the cat and mouse game, but in the end, it just proved to be ineffective as GooJiLa was able to focus so well and predict his opponent's moves, check for the right expansions, as well as do successful storm drops. I mean, that was that.
That was that. We've seen some great storming today. Oh, wow.
Fantastic storming, actually. Wow, well, I really enjoyed casting that game. That was a pretty educational game. It's funny because when you think about how that game started out with a failed proxy gate.
Yes.
And it actually turned into that. Followed up with a push from DArKeLf. Very good.